Why did I sit in a diner for 2 hours waiting for a ghost? I wasn't expecting a knock on my front door, so when I opened it, I was ready to redirect some lost delivery driver. Instead, I found a teenage girl standing there with a backpack that looked like it had seen better decades. Can I help you? I asked, already half closing the door. My name's June, she said, her voice cracking. I'm 16, and I think you're my birth mom. My hand froze. 16 years ago, I was 16 myself, pregnant, terrified. My parents made the decision for me before I could process what was happening, drove me to the adoption agency themselves, and I never saw that baby again. I'd spent years wondering where she ended up, if she was happy, if she ever thought about me. I did something illegal to find you, June continued, shifting her weight. I paid someone online to unseal the adoption records, so I'd really appreciate it if we didn't involve the police. She looked so small standing there, against every instinct telling me to close the door. I opened it. Come in. I got June a soda and started heating leftover pasta. She sat at my kitchen table and started talking about herself like she was reading from a resume. She told me she loved true crime podcasts and couldn't stand cilantro, and had been bounced between 3 foster homes in 2 years. I almost dropped the pan. I hate cilantro too. Always have. We talked for hours, and the similarities kept stacking. She noticed small details the way I do, made the same nervous jokes, even tilted her head the exact same way when she was thinking. At one point, June looked around my apartment and said, "This place is nicer than I imagined." I paused. Imagined? She stammered. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I let it go. Around 9, my phone rang from an unknown number. A woman's voice said, "I'm looking for June. I believe she's with you. I'm her adoptive mother, and I want her back now." June's face went white. Her hand started shaking so hard she knocked over her soda. "Please don't make me go back," she whispered. "Please. You don't know what it's like there." The adoptive mom suggested we meet at a diner to discuss things calmly. I didn't want to get involved in whatever custody mess this was, but June was hyperventilating, her whole body trembling. I couldn't just hand her over to someone who caused that reaction. "I'll meet you tomorrow," I told the woman. "Alone. We'll talk." I hung up and Googled the diner. It was a 5-hour drive. I told June to stay at my apartment, gave her the remote, showed her the food in the fridge. She hugged me before I left, tight and desperate. "Thank you," she whispered, "for believing me." The drive to the diner took even longer than I thought. The diner was one of those highway places with sticky menus and burnt coffee. I sat in a booth by the window and waited. 1 hour passed, then another. I texted the number which called me. No response. I called 3 times, straight to voicemail. By hour 2, my stomach was twisting. Something was very wrong. I threw cash on the table and drove home as fast as I could. I knew before I even got my keys out. The door was already cracked open. I pushed it wide and stepped into my living room. Except there was no living room anymore. The space where my couch used to sit was empty. The wall where my TV hung had nothing but a nail hole. I walked to my bedroom. Empty. The dresser, gone. The closet, cleared out. I moved to the kitchen. My grandmother's china hutch, the one thing I had left of her, had vanished. The cash from my sock drawer, my laptop, all of it gone. The only thing remaining was a note on the counter in June's handwriting. "Thank you for showing me what a mom could be. You're not mine, but you were easy to convince. Sorry we took your stuff. XOXO. I read it 3 times. Then my legs gave out and I sat on the floor of my empty apartment. The police came and took my statement. "We've seen this scam before," he said. "Groups research women who gave up children at birth. They know you carry guilt. They use it." He explained how it worked. The thing that stuck was that hug before I left. That whispered thank you. Part of me still believes that she meant it. Wherever June is, I hope she finds something better eventually.